Hi, Lacey Reed, Lead Beauty Guide with Limelight by Alcone. And tonight I wanted to go through a brow tutorial. I cannot stress enough how important brows are. Right now I have my full face makeup done except for my brows. My brows are not done, and you're going to see what a dramatic difference doing your brows is and how easy it is. Really, you only need 2 or 3 tools. Number one is I have this brush that has a spoolie on one end that helps you kind of like brush your brows and shape them. On the other end is this nice angled brush, because we're going to use eyeshadow to do this. So this beautiful little tool. And then what I use is I use one of our eyeshadows. I use this 40M right here. It's like a taupe type color. And with our eyeshadows being blendable and buildable, I can really use that no matter what my hair color is. Right now I've got really, really dark hair, but I can still use that color. And then me personally, I also use our 10 Years Younger finishing spray. And this just kind of helps really make that brow color that I'm going to use, that eyeshadow, stay and last all day. So really that's the only 3 things you need to do great brows, and I will kind of talk you through how I do mine. So the first step I do is I take this spoolie end, it looks like a mascara wand, of this brush, and I just brush my brow hairs up, and then I will brush them to the side just to, you know, get them groomed and make sure that they have their shape. I usually get my eyebrows threaded. I'm actually due for another appointment, but I really, really like the threading. I used to, waxing my eyebrows does not work for me. It breaks me out, and it really irritates them, makes them really red. My skin's just too sensitive for waxing. So I don't do that. And then I tried the plucking, but who wants to sit there and pluck like hair by hair by hair? You know, it's painful. It's really not fun. So a friend of mine turned me on to a girl here that's local, and she does threading and at the salon, and it was wonderful. It feels like plucking, so I mean, I'm not going to tell you it's completely painless because it's not, but it felt like plucking, but it's really, really quick, like a wax. And she does a really great job. So if you want her information, just let me know and I can get you in contact if you're local to like the Charleston, Mattoon area. She is in Mattoon at a salon, and I can't wait to go back. And I haven't been in 6 weeks, and I just now need, and it's just because I see some stray hairs. So it lasts longer than plucking. Personally, for me, I mean, everybody's different, but for me, it lasted longer than the waxing. And I just had a really, really good experience, and I would recommend it to anybody. So if you do want her contact information, just let me know, and I can link it in the comments, or I can send you a personal message, whichever you would prefer. And you can get your eyebrows threaded if you want to try that. I loved it. I had a great experience, and I'm definitely going to do it again. So again, I just brush my brows to get them, you know, kind of groomed and shaped and kind of where I want them. Then I will take this brush, which is the other end of that spoolie brush, and I will take my finishing spray, and I will just spray the end of my brush on both sides with that finishing spray. I will wave this a little bit just so that it's not like really wet, and then I will take that 40M, the taupe color eyeshadow that we have, and I will just lightly dip my brush in there so that I've got some product on the end. And then I just kind of shape my brows. So I start here on the inside. You know, I make sure that they're lined up, you know, and that everything's in place, especially since it's been 6 weeks since I've threaded. And I will first take my brush and go up, because that's the way that my natural brow hairs go, right there. And I just, you know, lightly fill that in with that eyeshadow color. And then as I get over here, I just follow the way that my hairs go. So I will take that and I will fill in any of the sparseness and kind of draw the shape that I want with that eyeshadow. So I have the finishing spray on here, And then I just use the eyeshadow and I give myself the brows I want. You know, I kind of follow my natural shape so that it doesn't look, you know, awkward or like they're not mine. Every once in a while, I'll take this spoolie end of this and I will just groom them, you know, calm them down because I am going in here with a brush. And like I said, I just follow the natural movement of the hair. I'm gonna go kind of, I'm gonna do this a couple times and build the color just because my hair is so dark. I don't want it to be, you know, a complete difference between my eyebrow color and my hair color. So I really go in here with this color a couple of times just to build, make it a little darker to match my hair color. Because, I mean, my brows are kind of dark. They're a little sparse, so this helps with that. But my hair is darker than my natural color. My natural color is more of a little bit lighter of a brownish red, and now I'm really dark chocolate brown. So I just want to try and match those a little. So there's my brow. So there's one that's done. Again, once I'm completely done, I will take this spoolie and I will just groom through, and then I will take my finger just to make sure, you know, nothing's gonna fall out. And there's my brow. So here's the side of the face where it's done. Here's where it's not done. I look a little weird now because my brows don't match, but really I think that the brows just really, they frame your eyes nicely. I think it makes your eyeshadow pop. I just think it really finishes my whole face. If you're not used to having your brows done, it might be a little bit of a bold look for you at first, but once you're used to it, it looks great. And if you look back at yourself in pictures, like the first time I did my brows, I thought, oh, maybe I did them wrong. You know, they're really bold because they normally look like this, and now they look like this. But whenever I look back on pictures that people tag me on Facebook or pictures that I posted myself or even my Snapchat pictures, seeing yourself in a picture with everything done in a picture, it really does just finish the look, makes it look really nice and looks like that you have a finished product. Where before, you know, with brow like this, it's okay, my makeup's good. I mean, I look good, but whenever you have your brow done and, you know, it really kind of matches what you're doing, it gives you a finished product. You know, are you going to write, out of a 10-page paper, you're going to write 9 pages, you know, and get those points deducted? Probably not. You're going to finish. So I just finished my look. So again, on this side, I will just take this brush and I will go the way my hairs go, which is up. And then as I get over here, I will start going the direction of those hairs. Awkward silence. Ooh. So yeah, I just fill this in to where I like it. And then, like I said, when I'm done, I will just brush through. I will make sure I don't have fallout. And there we go. Now my brows are done. And it was really easy. Like I said, I mean, you're going to use, I use that color of eyeshadow all the time on my eyes. It's kind of my crease definer, no matter what color I'm going for, just because it really kind of matches It doesn't give you a lot of color, but just enough, and so I use that on every eye makeup look I do in my crease. I use it on my brows. I mean, that taupe color, 40M, is really a versatile color. You can use it for everything. So, you know, investing the money in that color gives you brows, eyes, you know, whatever you want. And so that's the finished product with my brows. Like I said, if you're not used to brows, it might be a little costumey or bold, but really if you look at pictures, like you know, people usually have their brows done. It's especially nice if you have like more sparse brows. I mean, I have hair there, but it's not uniform, and it doesn't, there's like some areas, like I said, where they're sparse, so there's gaps or thin spots, you know, or whatever. One time I was plucking my brows and I plucked a few too many, and so again, doing your brows helps you fill that in, makes it look normal, natural, all of that. And they just frame your eyes really nicely. It finishes up the face, you know, it gives, it's not like your makeup stops here and then you just have forehead, you know, it helps you kind of have that definition. And I just think that whenever you do your brows, the product just looks so much better. So that's how easy brows are. You use 3 products, and really there have been times when I don't have my finishing spray with me and I can get by. My brows might not last as long. When I have the finishing spray, they really, really last forever. They don't budge. There's no movement. So if you were to ask me what I would definitely recommend, it would be all 3. But if you're on a budget and you can only afford 2, definitely a nice brush like this. Or, I mean, you can use, if you have a spoolie, that's fine, and an angled brush, but you need an angled brush, an eyebrow brush / I call them spoolies, and a nice taupe eyeshadow. The Limelight color just really, really works, and I've seen blondes use it, I've seen brunettes use it, obviously, you know, anybody can use that color. So that's how easy and simple this is, and then your brows are done. And here you go, finished product. So that's my brow tutorial. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, thank you for watching. You guys have a great night. Bye.